Alright guys, it's starting to shape up to one of those days, and it's a bloodbath out there. So, let's get going. My name is Jay, and this is the Zombillionaire Club. Alright, before anything else, let me just remind you all, I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor. Always do your own research, your own due diligence, invest what you're willing and can afford to lose, and invest at your own risk. So, I don't even know where to start, to be honest with you. Um, I just did a video on BNB Space on a withdrawal. While trying to do a withdrawal, I'm still waiting for it. It appears that that may have rug pulled. And then I started going through my different platforms, because a lot of them I have to go in there and compound, or I just want to check them out and see what they're doing. And well, let's check them out, shall we? We're gonna be looking at the three different miners that I'm in. Well, I'm in several, but these are the ones that have actually been, performing the best lately. So I'll just be talking about these three. Um, the Cristiano Ronaldo 7 or CR7 BUSD, the contract continues to drop. It's now to about a third of its highest point. It's still there. It's still going. I'd like to say it's going strong because it's still there. I'll be doing a claim later on tonight. I did my last one last night at 9:34 p.m. So I gotta wait until tonight at that time to do that claim, and probably right after that I'll be doing a withdrawal, and I'll be reinvesting a portion of that. But yeah, that's basically it with this one. There's really nothing else to talk about other than, yeah, the contract it is suffering, and it's suffering because people keep withdrawing without reinvesting at least a portion of what they're withdrawing. So, and that is true also for this next one, BUSD cartel. That one's also dropped to, yeah, about a third to what it was. It used to be like around 309, 308, I believe it was, like the highest point. And right now we're almost down to the 100,000 BUSD mark. So again, it's the same issue. It's people taking out without reinvesting portion of it, which basically got them to put in this notice in the back of the platform, which basically says, yeah, like at least try and reinvest half of your earnings. That way we can sustain these contracts and make them last longer. Because right now, this is a clear indication of people that are just withdrawing and they're not reinvesting into the platform. So, yeah, it is what it is. These platforms come out. Some of them, seem to want to help us and whatnot, and whatnot, for the long term. And it really is up to us whether we're going to help them or not. And then, well, we have some shitty platforms. We have those that are just there with malicious intent, that are scammers that just want to screw us over, which takes me to the next one. And guys, I don't even know how to go about this one. Um, even with the name, I had a good laugh about it, and I was like, you know what, it's probably going to rug or just whatever. The community was a pretty good community in Telegram. It was a fun one. Um, but you know what? Uh, yeah, I just don't even know. Let me just click on it, and then I'll tell you what it is or what it was. Welcome to BUSD Weed. Yeah, 25% daily, 15% referrals. Guys, this is it. um, it sucks, guys, and I thought it was a fun platform, you know. I mean, I joined in, I believe it was with 50, like, and that's why, you guys, you've seen me going in into a lot of these platforms with, you know, 20, 50. I don't put in that much. And I don't put in that much because I've kind of learned my lesson back from COTPS and Swapnix, Exxon Trade, where I put in a lot of money into those things and they just disappeared. So I've got no one to impress. I mean, if I've got a lot of money, you know what? Hooray for me. I'm not going to just sit there and shove it on your face, which it seems to be what a lot of these YouTubers do out there. Like, oh, look how much money I'm putting in this thing. That's great. You know, like if I want to join a platform, it's because the platform looks good, not because, oh, how much you're putting in. So that's why I tend to go in, you know, with what I'm comfortable losing, because this can happen. And we're seeing it a lot. I mean, BNB space seems to just gone away. This one, I mean, their Telegram is gone. So I mean, it's not even like a hey, maybe they're switching from one host to another, one URL to another, which basically happened last week, where they switched from one URL to another one. Just saying that it was gonna fix whatever. I don't know. So I mean, they're just disappeared. They're gone. So stay safe out there, guys. We just don't know when these things are just gonna rug. I mean, the whole decentralized smart contract thing. I don't know what was it, like a month, 2 months ago, when we thought it meant something. That, oh, it's decentralized and it's smart contract. They can't go anywhere. They're rug pull free. No, we're seeing it now. I mean, we like was it BNB Devil, BNB Kingdom, BUSD Kingdom. I mean, we've seen a lot of Dino Loki. I mean, we got this one now. I mean, then we have some other ones, you know, where, yeah, like for reals, like their contracts are just suffering because we're not depositing back into it and into these things. The way that I see it, guys, if some of these platforms that have dropped significantly, like drastically, in their contract, if they were going to rug, they would have rugged already. I mean, before it got to this amount. I mean, like, I guess let's get the crook shit mentality, right? Like, when would I rug if I was to do something like this? Like, when the contract was at 300 and it dropped maybe to 250, 200, and I was like, oh, this is going to go down. I need to take that money out. Or do I just keep waiting until it keeps dropping and dropping and take less? I don't like getting into that mentality, but I'm getting into the mentality because that's why I feel that some of these ones are are for real just in here, you know, with the intent of trying to help us out. I don't know. I might be completely wrong. They might end up rugging us all, like every single platform. I don't know, but I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I hope that I'm right on that. Like that this is going to be here for the long run, or until the contract goes down to zero, like what do you call it, consistently. Because I mean, it's slowly going down, but it's slowly going down because of the community withdrawing and not reinvesting. It's not the platform pulling the money. So, so again, guys, I'm speechless again for the third time in this video. um, just stay safe out there. That's pretty much all that I can keep saying on these things. You know, I mean, invest only what you're willing to lose. That's what I keep saying. That I say for a reason, not just, you know, to also protect myself, you know, from what I'm talking about these things. So like in my videos, I want you guys to stay safe, and I don't want you guys getting yourself into a bad situation. So if that's money that you need and you're like, oh, I'm going to put in one of these platforms, then don't do it. If you need it, don't do it, because we just never know when things like this can happen. And they're happening a lot lately, and it sucks. So I'm going to be looking at some safer bets. um, they will either pay less or they require us to do a lot of work, a lot more work than just putting some money and then just give me, give me, give me. It will require, maybe going out and actually getting people involved and things like that and actually building a community. And then at that point, it's just 100% up to us whether we're going to make something big happen or not. But this one's, I mean, especially when we see things like this, I mean, it just sucks. And I mean, 25%, I mean, we knew like having to be like being a sustainable platform, it probably just wasn't going to be it. I mean, at 25% and then 15% referrals, that's a lot of money that would have to come in just to sustain it. So, and the funny thing on this whole thing is, today was their 7-day mark. So, what did they know was going to happen? People were going to withdraw and not reinvest. So, what did they do? They pulled the money before we had a chance to do that. Okay? They're starting to see what's happening to some of these other platforms, these other contracts where they start cutting in half and then again in half, like we're seeing. So, yeah, guys. Speechless. Fourth time. I'm done. I'm done with this video. Hope you guys stay safe out there. Hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Please, 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 like I'll say it again. Invest only what you're willing and can afford to lose. Um, and yeah, I'll just keep updating you on some of these other things out there. But yeah, what a day. What a day, guys. So, see you guys on the next videos. See ya.